Recently, Elon Musk made some very interesting statements. He publicly critiqued Apple and talked about problems that one of the biggest companies in the world currently has. Then, he went on Twitter and made a bold prediction, saying that Tesla may become the biggest company in the world very soon. There is no doubt that his confidence in the future of Tesla and SpaceX along with xAI is sky high. And because his companies are doing so well, as of the end of October 2025, Elon Musk's net worth has reached $500 billion. It is very likely that he will soon amass even more. So how does one get so wealthy? Well, 5 years ago, Elon Musk wasn't even close to being the richest man on Earth. In early 2020, his fortune was around $25 billion, far beyond that of Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, and Warren Buffett. But in just a few short years, that number exploded past $100 billion, then $300 billion, and now in 2025, it has passed $500 billion, according to Forbes and Bloomberg. But if we look at how it happened, well, at the start of 2020, Tesla was still seen as a risky bet. It was worth less than $100 billion, and most of Musk's money came from his 21% ownership in it. Then the pandemic hit, and interest in electric cars exploded. Tesla's stock price went up 8 times, from $80 billion to almost $800 billion by the start of 2021. People started calling Tesla a tech and AI company, not just a car brand. That change alone added over $80 billion to Musk's personal wealth in 1 year. In 2021, Musk officially passed Jeff Bezos to become the richest person in the world for the first time. Tesla stock had gone up more than 740% in a year, and Musk's fortune passed $300 billion, something that no one had done before. Meanwhile, SpaceX was launching Starlink satellites almost every week, landing new NASA and Pentagon deals and being valued at around $100 billion by private investors. Musk's wealth now came from both Tesla and SpaceX, two of the fastest growing companies in the world. Then came 2022, a rough year. Tesla stock dropped almost 70% as interest rates rose and car production slowed. Musk sold around $23 billion of his own Tesla stock to help buy Twitter for $44 billion. His personal wealth dropped by about $200 billion, the largest one-year loss ever recorded. While luxury brands were booming, Bernard Arnault, the boss of LVMH, passed him to become the richest man. Musk ended the year still incredibly rich, but no longer at the top. In 2023, Musk began to climb back. Tesla recovered as investors focused again on self-driving tech, AI chips, and the new Dojo supercomputer. Tesla's market value rose toward $900 billion, putting Musk back near number 1. Bloomberg showed him switching places with Arnault week after week. At the same time, SpaceX hit new records worth around $180 to $200 billion, with Starlink now profitable and serving over 1 million customers. Musk also started xAI, a new company built to compete directly with OpenAI. By 2024, Musk's empire was bigger than ever. Tesla jumped to around $1.3 trillion, up 64% that year, helped by the Cybertruck, Tesla Energy, and the new autonomous driving updates. SpaceX had nearly 100 launches that year, more than every other company combined, and its private value rose to about $350 billion. Then came xAI, which raised $6 billion in May 2024 at a $24 billion valuation, and its Grok chatbot, built into X, quickly reached millions of users. Musk's total wealth crossed $400 billion, putting him far ahead of Arnault and Bezos again. In 2025, Musk reached another level. Early in the year, Forbes said that Tesla was worth about $1.4 trillion, SpaceX about $400 billion, and xAI internally valued around $80 billion as the AI boom exploded. By October 2025, Reuters confirmed that Musk's wealth eventually hit $500 billion, the first person in history to reach that milestone. Just a 1% change in the value of his companies now meant billions gained or lost. Tesla's comeback, SpaceX's dominance, and xAI's growth all hit at the same time, a perfect storm. By now, Musk's companies had completely transformed. Tesla was no longer just about cars, it became a robotics and AI platform powered by the Dojo supercomputer and self-driving data. SpaceX became the main global launch provider, handling about 80% of the world's rockets, and Starlink expanded to millions of users in over 70 countries. xAI became known as a truth-focused AI company competing with OpenAI and Anthropic. Because Musk owns huge parts of each company, roughly 13% of Tesla, 40% of SpaceX, and a majority of xAI, even small valuation jumps massively boosted his net worth. Musk reacted to the news of hitting $500 billion in 2025 by doubling down on trusting his own companies. First, he announced on Twitter that he is investing money and starting to build a company that will try to become bigger than Wikipedia. Musk posted, "We are building Grokpedia. Will be a massive improvement over Wikipedia. Frankly, it is a necessary step towards the xAI goal of understanding the universe." Also, according to Forbes and Bloomberg, Musk immediately started reinvesting billions of his new wealth back into his own companies. He bought another $1 billion worth of Tesla shares, signaling his long-term faith in the company and trying to reassure investors that Tesla's trillion-dollar run wasn't a bubble. Internally, Tesla pushed even harder into robo-taxi networks, energy storage systems, and the Dojo AI supercomputer, all part of Musk's plan to turn Tesla into a full-scale AI infrastructure company, not just an automaker. At the same time, Musk began a massive investment wave across his private ventures. xAI, his artificial intelligence company, started expanding at record speed. Reports from Yahoo Finance and Augustus Wealth said Musk was spending billions on new data centers, GPU clusters, and high-end computing chips, rivaling the scale of OpenAI and Google DeepMind. He signed supply deals for next-gen NVIDIA hardware and began developing his own AI training systems, aiming to make xAI one of the top 3 AI firms globally. Musk also increased spending on Starlink and SpaceX's Starship program, preparing for deeper AI integration and satellite-based computing. Overall, Musk treated the half-trillion milestone not as an endpoint, but as fuel. Instead of sitting on his wealth, he poured it into technology, energy, and AI infrastructure, the same sectors that built his fortune in the first place. Analysts described his moves as a reinvestment loop, using record personal wealth to strengthen the very systems that created it. Elon Musk has often said openly that he wants to make a lot of money so that he can build useful things and, over time, give back to people through big projects and philanthropy. He has donated through the Musk Foundation and supported causes like science, education, and disaster relief. But right now, his focus is on reinvesting heavily, buying more Tesla stock, growing SpaceX and Starlink, and expanding xAI with more data centers and computing power, because he believes that these investments will create the most long-term benefit before he gives more away. Now, it is interesting to point out that from 2022 to 2025, several billionaires challenged him for the top spot. Bernard Arnault led during the luxury boom. Jeff Bezos briefly passed him in March 2024 when Amazon stock surged. In 2025, Larry Ellison's Oracle stock spiked from the AI cloud boom and briefly put him ahead. Even Mark Zuckerberg and Jensen Huang from NVIDIA climbed quickly thanks to AI gains. But every time Musk pulled back ahead, his mix of Tesla, SpaceX, and xAI kept growing faster than anyone else's portfolio. Musk's half-trillion rise happened because 3 big trends hit together. Tesla became a trillion-dollar AI energy company, SpaceX turned into a monopoly in space launches, and xAI rode the massive global AI boom. Since Musk holds such large stakes in all of them, even small price moves added tens of billions to his wealth. According to Forbes and Bloomberg, he went from not even top 10 in 2020 to $500 billion in 2025, faster than anyone in history. So in just 5 years, Elon Musk went from being a $25 billion outsider to the first person in history worth $500 billion. His rise wasn't just about luck or timing. It was about building 3 industries at once: electric vehicles, reusable rockets, and artificial intelligence. Tesla turned into a tech giant, SpaceX became the backbone of global space launches, and xAI pushed him into the AI race. Every move he made multiplied across those worlds, feeding the next surge in value. Whether markets pull back or not, Musk has already done something that no one else has. He didn't just get rich from one company, he built an empire that reshaped 3 entire industries.